Hey everyone, so today we've got the pleasure of having Kirsty with us. So Kirsty is from the Evolve group and it's going to be cool to see what she's got to say today. So
Hey,
Kirsty, hello, how are you doing?
how are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, good thanks, yeah, getting there. Yeah, just been pretty hectic with things. How about you, how's things?
It's all good actually. Been to work, been to the gym today, but yeah, everything's good. So thank you.
I've not been to the gym for just over 2 weeks now. My excuse is I've got
Oh,
a bad knee, but uh, yeah, I think I'm milking the excuse now, so it's dragging on a bit.
I have to go for my knee because I have physiotherapy exercises that I need to do.
Right.
So I feel the pain if I don't go.
Yeah. Sounds like we're sort of similar position then with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So have you been doing quite a few of these calls yourself with people? I think you said.
No, actually, you're the first one in a long time. I've done two duo calls and one solo. So you're my fourth, which
Cool.
is
Well,
really
very
cool.
very grateful to have you with us today. So yeah, well we'll get straight into it then. So, for those who don't know who you are, do you want to just give us like a sort of top level overview about yourself, community you're part of, and yeah, how you got into online business?
Yeah, so I'm Kirsty from England. Nice to meet you, everyone. Um, I've hopped from jobs to jobs. I'm currently in a job which is in a factory, and I'm a machine setter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so started this business mainly because I wanted to live the life that my mentor was living, which is Nikki. I love travel, and I watched her for 3 years before I actually took the jump. And the reason why I did take the jump at the time was off the back of redundancies being made at work. The way they were doing it, it was just so cold-hearted. Like
Yeah.
there was just no compassion there. And I was like, I don't want to be working for a company that just does not think about people's mental health
Mm.
or well-being. And it did affect a lot of people's mental health because they dragged it on
Yeah.
the way they did. So off the back of that, with all the stress, I ended up in an IBD flare. So I've got ulcerative colitis. So the stress obviously put me in a flare, and I was like,
Right.
I can't do this anymore. And I was just like, right, I'm joining. So I joined the community Evolve, which Nikki, I've mentioned, who's the mentor, is the founder of. And this business is the reason why. Like, if I wasn't following Nikki, I wouldn't be joining affiliate marketing at all because it's just not something that I've ever looked into.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. So, explain a bit more then about that. Then was that like burnout that you went through with the job sort of thing? Because that's quite sort of common. I think a lot of people feel.
So I've hopped jobs just because I get bored.
Yeah. Yeah. I can
I've
relate to
had
that.
one job which I absolutely loved, but it was going to be closing down anyway. So I took redundancy, voluntary, and I went traveling, and I had the time of my life.
Yeah.
It like that travel bug.
Yeah.
It stays with you. It doesn't
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So ever since I've come back from traveling, I've been a bit in and out of jobs. I hate the jobs I've been in. I'm just there to earn money to go on more travels, and that's all it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's burnout. I would say it was the stress. It just basically, I'm not sure if you're familiar with ulcerative colitis. It's inflammatory bowel disease.
Oh, okay.
So you
Right.
might have heard Crohn's disease.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's not. It's many factors that can affect it,
Right.
but it's very much uncontrollable. Like they give you medications and stuff to try and keep it at bay, but if
Mm.
it wants to flare up, it will flare up, and
Yeah.
there's no stopping it. So
Yeah. For
yeah,
sure. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. You're a warrior then. That's cool. Yeah. Nice.
thanks.
Yeah. Okay. So some people. Oh, excuse me. I've got this really bad smoker's cough. I've just quit smoking recently, so it's still lingering in the back of my mind. I'm thinking, is it COPD? But no, it can't be. My mum's got it, but yeah, hopefully it's not hereditary. But yeah, so some people have what the French call a raison d'être, a purpose for doing what they do. So you've kind of touched on that a little bit, I think. But what would you say your biggest why is in life that keeps you pushing forward?
So I've got a few little whys. Travel, because I scuba dive as well. A lot of my travels are around my scuba dive.
Yeah.
So the
Cool.
locations I select.
Yeah.
Also, my mum and my nan are the biggest inspirations in my life. They're the biggest role models. They work hard. They put everybody first. And it's just in like, I want to give something back to them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know my nan's getting older now. She needs a bungalow. So that for me is, if I can help her in any way, that is a why for me.
Yeah.
Also the same
Great
for my
reason.
mum. She's getting a bit older. I want to be able to buy her a forever home.
Yeah.
And then for myself, I want to be able to travel when I want, however long I want.
Yeah.
But I also want to make an impact on the ocean. So I'd love to do volunteering projects and stuff. So I've had a little taster and I absolutely love it. And I just want to do more of it.
Yeah.
But a lot of the thing is time consuming, and I get 4 weeks off a year.
Yeah.
And 4 weeks off a year is not enough to be able to live the life that I want. So
Sure, yeah. Well, it sounds like you've got quite a few whys going on there, which is brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's like a why for me.
Yeah.
And 2 wise personal family members. So
yeah, and that's really cool as well. It sort of aligns with the whole spirit of this partner company as well, like the whole giving back and the kind of ethos behind it.
Yeah. So it's good.
Yeah, fantastic. What does wanting more out of life mean to you? So you've just touched on that a bit.
A fulfillment of life. Like, we only get one, and we're only here once.
So true.
And I want to make it the best life that I possibly can. Obviously, with my health issue, which is ulcerative colitis, there's a lot of other issues that will come in line with that. So, like joint problems, fatigue, other autoimmune diseases. So, everybody says that I take after my nan in terms of ill health. She had to retire early 50s because of ill health. And I'm like, if I get to that point and I have to retire at an earlier age, I want to live the life that I really desire to have before I can't no longer do it.
Sure.
So I just want to travel everywhere, see everything, experience everything I want to experience. So basically a bucket list.
Yeah.
That is what I want now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, let's hope that you do retire on your own terms with the way the business goes. Yeah.
Of course, that's a dream.
Yeah. What do they call it? Financial independence, retire early, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the biggest misconception do you think people might have about this business?
It's a scam or it's a pyramid scheme. And I would even hold my hands up and say I thought it before I joined it. So you just basically do a bit of research. There's so many negative, there's so many positive. You've got to really go in depth. Like, you've got to look at the majority. And like, there's no business that I could find that gives you this life and the possibilities of any future that anybody would want. So even if you're a different person to me, which you are, whatever brings you fulfillment in life is a possibility with this business. So for me, mine's time freedom, which allows me then to go and do all the things I want to do, but also supports that financially, because you can't travel with no money, right?
Well, exactly.
But like other people who's got children or other issues, like, this business can change your life in whatever way that you need or want to get it changed. But another realization for me, like, obviously newly starting this business, I went to an event in London and it had about 400 people, jam-packed, speakers from all over the world, earning 6 figures, 7 figures, some of them. And I was like, oh my God.
Really inspiring.
The energy. And I'm like, this ain't no scam. Like, this is far from being a scam. Because so many different people were there and all different levels in their business. So some of it just starting, like myself. Some had made a few team members, so some sales. and some were just like at the very top of the top, and I'm listening to these people, and I'm like, their stories, how their life has changed, and I'm just like, that's a life for me. That's what I want.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to get to. So
yeah,
yeah,
fantastic. Really inspiring. Like when you go to those events, and yeah, they really light you up, I think. Yeah.
just being surrounded by people with the same energy as well, and like everybody has a background. Everybody has some badness in their life and some goodness in their life.
Yeah.
And it's those bad moments or bad experiences that create these absolute positive, mind-blowing stories that can just make you relatable, and you're just a normal person, really.
That's it, yeah. Ordinary people wanting extraordinary choices in life, I guess.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I was speaking to Nikki about that, actually, and she was sort of saying everyone's got that sort of catalyst that sparks them off, and you know, whether it's like, you know, being in an office and you just sort of sat there like, you know, is this all there is, sort of thing, or, you know, you want to have, like you're saying, more sort of time or location freedom. It's just everyone's got their own sort of valid reasons for wanting to pursue something more. So yeah, definitely.
And we all deserve it, right?
Yeah.
We're only here once, so
100%. Yeah.
Let's live it.
Definitely, yeah. So of all the online businesses out there, why did you sort of gravitate towards this one specifically?
I hadn't, in all fairness, I hadn't really looked at any online businesses. I did Avon and the paper round back when I was younger, but I didn't ever think it was a thing for me, just because I didn't understand it, and I'm not very computer friendly.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I always thought like you've got to be like a complete computer whiz to be able to like have a really good business online. But this one for me, it just was different in terms of the possibility is endless. Like you can get to any point that you want to get to, and you don't see businesses partnering with other businesses that literally want health and to give back. And obviously because I was following Nikki for 3 years before I joined, and I basically started Nikki off the back of an 18-month travel, which was crazy, the best time ever.
Yeah.
And I was just, that travel bug was there, and I was like, I know I need some money, so I came back to work. I'm like, just carried on, and then just go when I wanted to. And just watching the life that Nikki, my mentor, was living, and me wanting that same life, I was like, if she's doing it, I can do it.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't seem hard the way she makes it look. So yeah, and then this business for me, it can be anything and everything that you want. Like I don't have to be stuck behind a desk. I don't have to ask for permission to have time off work. I don't have to work like around Christmas time, or I miss out on so many different family events and stuff like that because you only get 4 weeks off a year.
Yeah, this is it.
And this business for me was just like I can have everything that I want, and more, and it's just perfect. Like it's perfect for me, and they also, because I've not done anything like this before anyway, they train you up, so they give you all the tools, all the training, the exact blueprint of what they do their own business at. Who shares that information? What business owners that are successful share that information? It's usually secrets locked away. No one else is allowed to be as successful. But here, like this community, not just this community, but like multiple communities are all the same. Everybody just wants everybody else to do well in life and get to the point that they dream about. And that for me speaks volumes. So
it's going from that kind of like scarcity mindset to the abundance kind of mindset, isn't it? And it's kind of like a new thing that we're seeing these days in business, like a lot of, and it sort of almost sort of speaks to, you know, content creation as well, and you know, the experts online with social media, you know, they're going from, locking all this information away and then bringing it out for people to see and just giving value. And through doing that, people are naturally going to gravitate towards you because they trust you more.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So it's quite a cool
So
thing.
everyone's normal. Everyone just lives a life,
Yeah.
and it's just perfect, really.
Yeah.
So anyone can do it.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, I mean, yeah, I think there's quite a few people actually who share that kind of sentiment of not very tech savvy, and it just goes to show I think anyone can really do it when they put their mind to it. So
yeah.
What was your life like before starting all of this?
So health issues, I could touch on that.
Yeah.
Around my 21st birthday, I was suffering with depression and anxiety. It was off the back of a breakup as well. I had some counselling and stuff like that. Had a lot of anger issues pent up, like built inside. And I had counselling, and they stemmed it down to my childhood and my relationship with my dad. Now, my relationship with my dad, I no longer have, which is the call I've had to make, because when somebody in your life just makes you upset or angry, there's got to come a point where I'm the only one hurting, and why am I allowing it to myself? So I cut all ties, focusing on myself, building myself back up. So off the back of a breakup as well, it was a really, really tough journey, really tough. I completely lost myself. I look back and I don't recognise who I was. I was told the spark just went out my eyes, and usually I'm a quite happy-go-lucky person. And yeah, it took me nearly 2 years to get into a place of happiness, and doing stuff for myself. And in fact, at the end of that 2 years, that's when I went travelling, and I refound myself completely. The person I am now is thanks to such a terrible time in my life. And I've always been a people pleaser. I don't know if that stems from childhood as well, but I always go out my way, do everything for everybody else, and I never put myself first. And I'm trying to ingrain that, where I do look after myself more and still be a kind, caring person that I want to be. Is who I am.
It's that balance, isn't it? Of both.
Yeah. But you just kind of put yourself back all the time. So that was obviously before this. And then obviously my 4 weeks travelling a year. It was amazing, don't get me wrong. I've made sure that I had those 4 weeks outside this country.
Make the most of it.
But I was just always hungry for more, and the job fulfillment. I don't think I've ever had a job fulfillment since 2016, and I'm like, I can't. I go to work, I just do the job. I don't love it. The people make it a little bit easier. But so that was, and then with the redundancies in place and the health issues, because I work shifts as well. I'm a big believer that my IBD is not stable, because I work shifts. So I'm up early 1 week, I'm staying up late the following week. My eating times are different. Just so, I'm not sure if you're a bit aware of it, but they say to try and eat little and often, a good ample amount of sleep, stress factors and stuff like that. But when you're constantly chopping and changing, I just can't get a proper life balance and get my health really under control. So for me, that's where I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I'm still currently in full-time work because business has to pay for itself eventually. When I get to a point where I've got a team and I am able to quit my job, that'll be the first thing that I do.
And what a fantastic milestone as well to look forward to.
I can't wait for that day that I hand that notice in.
The satisfaction you'll get, it'll be incredible. And it just speaks to the fact that this is a journey, isn't it, for everyone? It's and it looks different for everyone, and everyone has different sort of speeds of which they sort of excel in it. But yeah, no, thank you for sharing that. I think a lot
You're
of
fine.
people will relate to, having gone through some kind of adversity. Obviously, that looks different to everyone. Whether it's mental health or health issues. I think a lot of people will be able to relate to that. So yeah, that's awesome. What do you think forgive me if I've asked this already. What do you think what's been the toughest part about starting this journey? Don't know if I just asked you that or not. If that was
No, you didn't. But to me, the technology blocker.
Yeah.
Like it, I just struggle. I can talk all day. That's fine. But when it comes to technology,
yeah.
I just struggle because I don't really use it. I'm one of these that take a picture and upload it. I don't do editing. I don't do this. I don't make things nice and fancy. I'm very much stick person drawing. That's it. Done. So I'm quite a practical person in my personality. So all my jobs have been very practical, very hands-on.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't deal with computers, which I think that is the reason why I struggle so much when it comes to all the technology side of it. And then there's time as well. Like when you're currently working a full-time job, there's a balance and you have to make some sacrifices to allow the time to build your business.
Yeah, sure.
And I thought I was making enough sacrifices, but it turns out I actually wasn't. And I wasn't getting anywhere. I wasn't progressing.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm only making sacrifices short term. It's not long term.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's just, you've got to be like that mental mindset of you've got to be prepared. Like you invest in a business.
Yeah.
You want the business. You've got to work at it.
Yeah, that's right.
And you've got to really put your time and effort into it, because if you do anything half-assed, sorry about my language.
No, that's fine.
But it's not good. Like you're either all in or you're not in at all. And that for me was that mindset shift of I was doing a bit, but I wasn't doing enough.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm getting to the point now. Like I still have my technology struggles, don't get me wrong, but that mindset shift of yes, this business is the thing that's going to make me change my life, but I need to allow that time to do that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's I've completely forgotten what I was going to say now, but yeah, no, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, yeah. Sure. It'll probably come back to me in a bit. But I've recently been diagnosed with ADHD, so like that explains why my brain is so scattered all the time. Like I'll be like hyper focused on something, and then squirrel or something.
Does your mind like go like you've got a million things in one go?
Yeah, sometimes. I'm also dyslexic as well, so it's quite a bit of a cocktail. So it's sort of it's just a lot to unpack. I'm wired quite.
That's your superpower. That's what it is.
That's it. Yeah, that's how you got to look at it, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. How do you handle people doubting or questioning your choice of pursuing this online business? So you'll get like people who are, I guess, leads who are giving you all these sort of objections and sort of questioning like what you're doing, kind of thing. Like how would you kind of respond to that?
Honestly, I usually get ghosted if I'm going to get So like I'll have some really cool conversations. And like you'll just say what it is. You kind of get a feel of they're not really interested, and that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah.
And then that's very easy to deal with. And then when you get ghosted, it's a bit like, oh, it's your loss anyway. You obviously don't want what we have. Yeah. And that's fine. But I have actually had one person who was a family member actually. Asked if it was a scam when I said I started a new business. Yeah. And I was just like, no, it's not a scam. It's legit. I'm friends with so many people who are in it and watching them live their life and absolutely smash it. No, it's not a scam. But I'm quite a stubborn person. So when it comes to friends and family, like they basically will either support me or lump it anyway, because
Yeah.
It's my life. It's my decision,
Mm.
and I'm doing it. So, and that's I think you've got to just like, if it's something you really want, just tunnel vision.
Yeah, yeah.
And any of that noise, whoever it may be, just you've got to just shut it down or ignore it. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
So that's me personally.
Yeah, yeah.
I know some people have obviously had very close friends, family members that have said like a negative spin on it, and they're from a caring place.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's always coming from a nice place, isn't it? Like they mean well, but they don't
Yeah.
have the awareness enough to sort of really question it to the level that people who like yourself are already doing it, sort of thing.
Yeah. So yeah, like, and obviously those are obviously tough conversations to have, especially when it's so super close to home.
Yeah.
But it's a decision that you make, whether it be like in life in general. You have to make decisions, and you either learn from them or you absolutely skyrocket it from them. So every choice in life is a lesson, and they've got to let you be. If it's not for you, it's not for you.
Yeah.
But that does not mean that this business model doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, very true. Yeah. And the fact that so many people, thousands, hundreds of thousands at this point, probably, of people globally smashing it, doing it. What more living proof do you want? But obviously, like, people don't see that initially. They don't, until they're part of the community. They're not going to see all this success and all these wins that we have in the community every Thursday, sort of thing. So,
but they also like, maybe it's coming from a personal experience for themselves that they're projecting onto somebody.
Yeah.
Say if they've been scammed in the past, for instance, and they're worried that somebody they love is going to be scammed.
Yeah. That's so valid.
But yeah, it's only from where they're coming from that how they see it and understand it. But because they don't understand what you do and what the business model is, unless they're joining the calls, it's a bit like they've only got 10% of information, and that's all they're making a decision on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So,
where do you see yourself 5 years from where you currently are in your business and in life?
So 5 years, I will have a team, and I can't wait. Maybe a team of travel people, scuba diving lovers, IBD warriors. Like, I am an open book. I am multifaceted. So I would quite happily have a team of multi-niches. It does not bother me.
Yeah.
And that me and my team will go on adventures, go and do some volunteering projects, whether that be in the ocean, if there were scuba divers, maybe helping communities that need help. So as a business side of it, I will have a team, and they're all doing well. They're all growing their own business.
Yeah.
And I will just completely keep growing and growing and growing.
Yeah.
Maybe not the legacy ranks at that point, because I do need to work on getting a team first.
Yeah. Well, nothing wrong with being ambitious, but yeah. Sensible.
Yeah, I don't want to be over ambitious. I'd rather underestimate myself and then go higher. And then as a personal, my life, 5 years from now, I would be jet setting here, there, everywhere.
Yeah.
I want to do some marine conservation in Indonesia, with like coral restoration, turtle ID tagging, manta ray IDs. I've already done a shark program, which is ecotourism. I absolutely loved it. So more ocean work, and I just love to help wildlife stay in the wild. So anything conservation wise, like habitats restoration, just planting trees. Like, obviously we have so many birds, so many species that depend on trees, but they're just chopping them down everywhere. So for me, it would be travels and a lot of volunteering projects along the way.
Yeah, feed the travel bug. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny as well. I was when I spoke to Nikki, she was saying it's interesting that you don't realise when you come into this business, you don't realise that you attract the kind of people who mirror your mindset at that current point in time as well.
Yeah.
And as you grow as well, that sort of changes as you develop your confidence as well. So it's really interesting to see how that will sort of play out, kind of thing. So maybe, you know, you, to your point, you might attract more people who are into conservation and stuff, but I guess that comes down to your marketing as well, right? Like how you sort of put yourself out there and what you show about yourself that you value, kind of thing. So yeah, it's interesting how it all sort of comes together. So what's the very first step someone could take if they're sort of nervous but they're curious enough to learn more about this business opportunity? What sort of
the very first step would be to reach out. So if you see an advert, reach out, ask the questions. Don't be afraid to ask any question. No question, obviously, within business wise, is off bound. Like literally any question you want to ask, you should be able to ask, and you should even get an answer. Also, check out what it is. Don't just ask one person, ask multiple people, because you can get different answers in terms of you get different people's experiences as well. You're not just getting black and white. Like, you are getting different experiences and different people's journeys. Like, find out about these people. What journeys have they been on? How has this business helped them? What has it done for them? And then I'll also say, reach out, ask to watch their web class, find out what it is exactly. So affiliate marketing, the products that we affiliate with, like the health aspects of it, testimonials. Like, there's so much information you can get. Do your research, reach out, ask those questions that you need to ask, and don't be afraid to ask any question in terms of the business or affiliate marketing. So, and you will get an answer, you'll get a feel of what it is that we do, and if it is for you or if it's not for you.
Exactly. You know, you've got nothing to lose, have you, by, you know, just inquiring, other than, you know, a few minutes here and there.
But if you don't ask, you don't get. Like, that's the phrase, right?
That's right, yeah. So true, so true. Excellent. Well, we've done really fantastic in terms of, like, timekeeping today, so that's brilliant. So before I let you go then, if people want to learn more about what you do, where can they find you online?
So on Instagram, at Kirsty's_pathways to happiness, and you quite happily follow my journey, ask me any questions, reach out. I'll quite happily send you a web class so you can learn more information. And yeah, I'm here. Let's go.
Brilliant. Excellent. Well, look, thanks very much for your time today. Really great pleasure to have you here with us. And well, I look forward to seeing how your journey goes.
Thank you so much, John. And I can't wait to see how yours goes as well.
Amazing. Nice one. Well, I'll speak to you soon. Yeah.